Then Times is talking about CLOGSAG backing down on demands, agreeing to go back to work after signing an MOU. We can from this story, the Ghanaian Times is saying that they have agreed, they have accepted in good faith President Mahama's assurance that government will meet the demands of its members next year. And so they have decided to sign an MOU suggesting that government will indeed meet the agreement and go back to work. Government desire to stay within budget and not given to certain demands. Can we say is working here?
Well, I mean, I also have an issue. The surveys that have been done, and my party issued a statement on that, and I'd like to discuss that.
Which surveys?
The surveys. You are looking at that in the somewhere in the graphic, I think. You are looking at the story.
Which service?
No, I'm saying to you. I'm saying to you that I'm going to look at it.
We'll take a look at it.
And then I will also look at the survey.
The CDD survey. Okay,
yes.
let's deal with this one.
Now,
yes, and then we'll deal with
this matter of the CLOGSAG.
Yes.
I don't know what the president is talking about. The president is promising that next year he will pay the market premium. Who told the president that he'll be in power next year? I don't understand.
So he can't even tell himself he'll be in power next year?
No, who told him? He's not the one going to put himself there.
Oh, but he is assured he will be in power.
Please.
So he can't
he is not the one to put himself there. It's the people of Ghana. So you must wait for the people of Ghana. Not you going to tell them next year you will do this for them. It's I don't want to use harsh words on the president this morning, but really, you are not assured that you'll be in office.
His party has not assured.
Please, no political leader can be assured. So you don't go and make commitments. You see, you can run your mouth and say, I would win. I mean, hey, Kwesi Ndum says you will win. Ekwe Adonko says she will win. Now that she's getting so much from the NDC. The last time they gave her 2 big cars and a big house.
Now, were you there when she was giving the cars and
now,
the houses?
Bright.
Don't pedal.
Were you there when he was giving the cars?
The NDC has not given anything to anybody.
No, you were not there. Okay.
The NDC has not given anything to anybody. So you are on this platform, please.
I know.
And I'm saying that as a vice chairman of the NDC,
the point I'm making is
on authority
you were not there when she was given. So
anything.
You cannot categorically say that she's been given houses.
I'm a very peaceful man.
You are.
I don't like fighting and all of that. Look, the woman herself told this country that this is what you have done for her. Okay? So I'm saying, she says she'll be president. Kwesi Ndum says she'll be president. He'll be president. Ayariga says he'll be president. Nana Akufo-Addo says he'll be president. John Mahama says he'll be president. You can say that. That's not a problem. But you don't go ahead and make commitments on the basis that you will be president. You cannot.
You see, that is what
you cannot.
Okay, now, so that's your worry. Okay, land quick.
But let me address that issue before you.
Okay, address it.
Let me address that issue.
Address it.
You know that government is a continuum. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you know that the budget for next year will be approved in November? So what are you saying? What are you saying?
Okay.
The budget for next year will be approved in November. November this year. And I'm saying that the president, the finance minister, on the authority of the president, is going to present the fiscal, policies and financial policies of the country before Parliament. And all commitments
for 2017
will be made. So what are you saying?
Okay,
but I want to assure you that the good Lord has spoken to President John Dramani Mahama that he will continue to rule come January 2017. And he's speaking for Ghanaians will continue to entrust the continuity power into his hand to be able to continue. So what we are saying is neither here nor there. We are committing ourselves to loans, several things for years. Are you saying that the president will not be in Ghana for next 5 years? So he shouldn't sign a loan that commits government to develop and then pay the loan in 2 years and 5 years time.
You see,
yours is more propaganda than because you should know better. What this president must not come from Nana Kumia. You've been in government and you should know better.
Okay, let me explain it to you. Let me explain it to you. You see, the president is making personal commitment.
Not personal. He's the president of Ghana. The budget is presented on the authority of the president. The president is not a person. The president is an institution. The president is an institution.
You see, that is why I was careful that he is making commitments on the basis that he will do something next year.
And he will be there to do it.
If you are doing it, government is signing MOU and all of that. Another government may come and may decide that even this agreement that you signed with them, they will vary it.
So what is your problem?
They will vary it.
So what is your problem?
So we don't say...
So the president should sit down and say, because this is an election year, he will not do anything and wait until he get the second term.
I've made my point. Now, my point is that the president should not go and be making commitments as if he would be in office next year. No. You can hold that belief, but don't go and say next year you do this for A, B, C, D. Because you may not be...
Let me remind another. President Kufuor on the 6th of January, when he was exiting, and will not be president again. Do you know the commitment that he made?
Okay.
Fair wages and salaries. He signed it on the 6th of January. He signed it.
He didn't sign it.
He signed it on the 6th of January.
But
he made appointment on the 6th of January when he was exiting the next day. But please give me a break.
President Kufuor didn't sign it.
Okay, all right.
And started people that I will do this for you.
Okay, he signed it when he knew and everybody was going to handle.
But
I said President Mahama shouldn't do that.
You see, what I'm speaking, you are shouting.
Okay, we're running out of time. I thought you wanted us to deal with this.
You see, Mahama shouldn't be putting these things out as if he's the one.
He'll be there. He'll be there. Live
on the survey, my brother, the CDD have done a survey in July last month. They found that 70% of the Ghanaian people do not believe that President Mahama is offering the kind of leadership they need. Of course, the NDC, they've come out to denigrate the CDD, which is very unfortunate. If you disagree with the work somebody has done, you can state your disagreement. You don't need to denigrate them. They've denigrated, they said the people were NPP people, and they are doing work for the NPP and it's all a scam. What is the need for that? If you disagree with work done by an institution, state your point of disagreement. Don't go and denigrate them. They do that against doctors. Doctors go on strike. They say NPP went and had a meeting with the doctors at Koforidua. Nurses go on strike. They say the NPP is behind it. What kind of government is this? But you see, the CDD survey, which found that the majority of people say President Mahama has failed in delivering employment, in delivering economic growth, improvement of their livelihoods, checking corruption, and all of that. That finding that the CDD has made is mirrored in the findings that the IEA made. They also had a similar survey, and they discovered that the majority of the people that they spoke to said poverty was killing them, and that their main interest was how poverty can be relieved or improved, which is exactly what CDD is saying. The EIU survey, the Economist Intelligence Unit, I don't know if they are also supporters of the NPP. They also have done two major surveys. The first one, they found that the many Ghanaians were not happy with the economic management of President Mahama. And so they were going to vote against President Mahama.
No, they didn't say that.
They said
they did not vote against, said they were not happy.
No. Let me tell you exactly, because you can get your producers. In fact, in the survey 6 months ago, they said the margin was going to be small. In the last one they did, which was 3 months ago, they said that the margin was becoming bigger. So they actually talked about the... So,
I see.
And even if you forget about all these surveys, 2 days ago, there's TUC. They told President Mahama in his face that you have failed.
Sure.
They told him in his face that he has failed, and that they even told him to get out of the IMF. They said that the single spine that you give us has become useless because of inflation, because of the fall in the value of the currency, and also the IMF, which has removed all subsidies, and that we are suffering, that we cannot take it anymore. That's what they told him 2 days ago in Kumasi.
And are you also not intrigued by that these same service you're referring to, the EIU and then the CDD report, Yes, it's suggesting
the
that
BNI one,
the same persons who are saying this are suggesting that perhaps in the next couple of months into next year, 2017, they're likely to see a change. The report also talks about something like that.
Which one?
A change in the economy.
Which one talked about?
The EIU report said that in 2016, whichever government wins power, we see an economy that is in very
because the people are anticipating a change. Now, because
so you think that when there is a change by January 2017, then they will improve.
Let me wrap up for me.
Let me talk some more.
Why?
Oh, talking
why you want to hijack the program?
Okay, let him talk.
We are wrapping. I thought you were wrapping up for him.
The man is
He has
shouting
nothing.
on me.
He's not.
He's not shouting on you.
Have I shouted on you?
He's not shouting on you.
I have not shouted on you. You have nothing to say.
Oh, but I can your senior brother.
But that's why I'm surprised.
No, he will shout.
So let me conclude. My conclusion is that these surveys and all these sentiments that have been expressed by TUC, the worker unions and all of that, the NDC is in denial. We have been telling them. Look, you tell them you are thirsty, they will tell you they are doing a bridge at Nkrumah. You tell them you can't pay school fees, they will tell you we are doing a bridge at Kaswa. You tell them you are hungry, they will tell you they are doing extension at a rich hospital. I mean, the things that worry, Togbesri, you know Togbesri?
Nana Rapper.
The Awomefia. He told President Mahama in his face that, look, you've come and done some roads and so on, we like it. But the thing that worries us really is poverty and unemployment.
Okay. All right.
Well, you see, let me say that Nana and his people can always glorify themselves with service. Because you see, in sometimes when we are going to elections,
look, TUC,
in the history of this country, I have never heard the TUC meeting government and telling government that you have satisfied all our demands, so you are doing well. I have never heard it. You have been an employment minister before. Everybody, it is never true. TUC always has something to complain about. So, I mean, that is the workers' union.
They were happy with single spine.
You see, that is the workers' union. When was single spine implemented?
2000.
Kufuor signed it when it was a day to leave office. So please, don't say if anybody is happy about single spine, then it means that Professor Mills came and implemented single spine and they were happy with the level of implementation. Let me say that you can be happy with your service. In elections, every election year, MPP are given miles of a percentage that they are going to win. I mean, it's always come. This person will do a survey. This is winning.
You know Ben Epson?
Fine, please.
You know Ben Epson?
Please wait. You wait.
You allow him to learn, and then
so I am not worried about this service that they are doing, because you see,
the fact that the party is denigrating the CDD is
we are not denigrating CDD.
Okay, yeah,
CDD, we have had our challenges. We have had our challenges with CDD for a very long time because of some of the partisan approach that they take. You do a survey, a population of about 26 million. You pick 2,400 people. And indeed, it is not a large sample enough for one to even conclude that at the end of the day, this is a representation of what is going to happen across the country.
So you have problems with the method?
It depends on your sample size. It depends on how dispersed they are. It depends on whether you did a convenient sampling, whatever it is. But we are not worried at all. For me, it's a challenge. Once, at the end of the day, when they did all this, they say when they check about voting, about 48 point something say they vote for President Mahama. You are saying that 70%. In fact, I have been in this country, and Bright, you have been a media person. Every end of year, go to the market and street and ask people, what is the economy? How are things going? Everybody say, I feel there, they say, I feel now, I feel there. I mean, that has been the cliche. So I am not worried. We believe that this poverty that he's talking about, poverty can be alleviated when you have good roads. When somebody is coming all the way from Bimbila to Accra, and that person will have his car stuck, and his yam that is carrying gets rotten for 3, 4, 5 days on the Eastern Corridor Road, and today, it used to take them 1 week, and today they take 1 day and come, and they move again and go and do their work. If the taxi driver, who used to be in the circle traffic for 45 minutes, can now spend less than 10 minutes to go through that traffic, we are putting money into the pocket of that person. So I am saying that, for instance, you know recently, when the Senche Bridge was closed, you know the challenges that people went through when they were using the ferry. Okay. Today, the bridge has been widened, and people are doing business, and you say we are not putting money in their pocket. Okay. Fine, the people who know the benefit of the infrastructure we are doing, the roads that we are doing, the schools that we are constructing, the hospitals. if you have good medical care
all right.
and you are healthy, it is better than having money in your pocket and dying.
Okay, I'm grateful.
Yeah,
That's all. And I want to conclude.
He has concluded already. He has no conclusion to give. Because my protest is that Nana came and hijacked your program, and then survey was not part of your and he brought it.
No, I was
you came and hijacked the program, and then you decided that to bring an agenda. Set the agenda here. You have no conclusion.
Because the senior
yes, you have no conclusion. I'm grateful.
You have no conclusion.
2008.
I'm grateful.
You have no conclusion. You have no conclusion.
This country's economy grew by 8.4%. Now, they say they've done roads that nobody has seen before. They've done hospitals that nobody has seen before. But the growth rate now is less than 5.
Okay. You were talking about inflation.
Okay, all right.
You left us with inflation of 18 point something. Now inflation has dropped to 16 point something. Are you aware of that?
Mr. Fosampofo is the first vice chair.
He has now become propaganda. They've taken the propaganda from us. MPP have taken the propaganda from NBC. And they are now doing the propaganda.
Have a great weekend. And thank you very much for joining me here. Hope to see you some other time.